Welcome back to the channel. Here's a powerful truth. Every setback you faced could be the very thing that sets you up for wealth and success. Think about it. Failure, rejection, even financial loss. These aren't dead ends. They're detours, lessons, and sometimes the doorway to opportunities you never saw coming. In today's video, we'll uncover how to transform obstacles into stepping stones and setbacks into setups for lasting wealth. By the end, you'll see failure not as something to fear, but as a tool to build the life you've always dreamed of. A story of failure turned fortune. Let me start with a story. Years ago, Sarah launched a small online business selling handmade products. She poured her savings and energy into it, but after a year, the business collapsed. Heartbroken, she thought she'd failed for good. But here's the twist. Through that failure, Sarah learned how to market online, connect with customers, and manage finances. She took those lessons and started a consulting business teaching others how to avoid her mistakes. Within 5 years, she was making 6 figures annually. Her setback wasn't the end. It was the foundation of her setup. Why setbacks feel like the end? When we face setbacks, job loss, debt, rejection, it feels final. Why? Because our emotions tell us failure equals identity. I failed, therefore I am a failure. But here's the truth. Setbacks are temporary, while lessons are permanent. Millionaires and successful entrepreneurs aren't immune to failure. They've simply learned to see failure differently. The millionaire perspective on setbacks. Research shows that most millionaires have faced at least one major financial failure. Bankruptcy, failed businesses, bad investments. But instead of quitting, they reframed those moments. Walt Disney was fired for lacking creativity. Steve Jobs was ousted from his own company before returning to build Apple into a global empire. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. Their setbacks became setups because they chose growth over defeat. The wealth-building power of resilience. Resilience is the secret ingredient that turns setbacks into wealth. Every time you recover, you gain skills, strength, and wisdom that compound over time. Resilient people don't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What can I learn?" Financial resilience works the same way. Rebuilding after debt, starting over after loss, or rethinking strategy after a bad investment. Each bounce back sets you up for greater success. Practical steps to transform setbacks. Here's how you can turn your own setbacks into setups. Pause and reflect. Don't rush past pain. Analyze what happened. Extract the lesson. Write down what you learned about yourself, your strategy, or your environment. Reframe failure. Instead of "I failed," say "I learned." Adjust your strategy. Apply the lesson to your next move. Take action quickly. Don't stay stuck. Use the momentum of learning to fuel your next attempt. Real-life wealth stories. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Howard Schultz faced rejection from over 200 investors before Starbucks became a household name. Their setbacks weren't obstacles, they were filters, ensuring only the strongest version of their ideas survived. The question that changes everything. Here's the question to ask yourself during setbacks. How can this failure serve me in the future? That shift in perspective turns pain into preparation and loss into leverage. Building a setback-proof mindset. Millionaires cultivate what's called an anti-fragile mindset. Instead of breaking under pressure, they grow stronger from it. You can do the same by expecting setbacks as part of the journey, preparing financially with emergency funds, embracing challenges as training for bigger opportunities. The goal isn't to avoid setbacks, it's to use them. Setbacks aren't signs you're off track, they're signals you're growing. So the next time you face failure, remember this. Setbacks are setups, disguised as obstacles. The difference lies in how you respond. If this video inspired you, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the tools that could change your financial journey. And don't miss our next video, The Secret Habits of Financially Free People. We'll reveal the daily disciplines that create freedom and wealth over time. Remember, failure isn't final, it's fuel. Use it and watch how your setbacks set you up for success.